boy. That gorge is 120 feet across. No guru. No cop-out, wild boy. That gorge is 120 feet across. No guru. No cop-out, wild boy. That gorge is 120 feet across.
Hey, Scott Host here again, working on Raptor. Alrighty. Oh shit, fucking link list shit. Yes. Oh, I ate a freaking pizza puff and I burned my mouth. Oh, I drink my hot coffee. It hurt. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, one note go. So eat fish. Okay. This is going to be boring for a little bit until I figure this out. A linked list of batches, and within that you have a linked list of meshes. Yeah, I'm trying to do this a couple things actually. I'm trying to make like this weapon effect and this rift effect. Make a short video I can't. My other microphone, so when I go over here, I could talk on that microphone too. Batch. How's my mouse? I think this. This just feels wrong. Can't be right. No. No way that works, even though it compiles. Shit, man. No, the other time when I worked on this, I shouldn't have done that late at night. I think I fucked up shit. I want the mesh to be in the lighting pipeline and the rendering pipeline. Let me undo what I previously have done. I don't think. Testing. There we go. What? Unresolved external. Oh, Q line. Yeah. Change that. Okay. Hey, Scott, what's up? Everything else Q, fucking Q line. Me, I slept late. I finally slept like till 2 o'clock. Yeah, I needed it. I've not been able to fall asleep lately. What? Changed it. Oh. Well, that was 3 hours ago. I woke up at 9 and I'm like, fuck it, I'm going back to sleep. I'm still tired. All right, all working again. Now, how am I going to do this? Yep, Friday. Doesn't matter. Every day's the same, and then I just wake up and I sit here. You know what? I'm going to work on the actual Rift thing. I'm going to make this idea. Yeah, right. Yeah, Beyond Burger shit is good. They got it on, like, the shit's been on sale. Like, I got the 2 of the Impossible one. They had the Impossible beef for $4.99 a pound. I mean, you get 2 things for $5 a piece. You can't even buy real meat for that. It tastes really good. Hold on. Did you make a hamburger out of it, or you just make chili, or what? Oh, the pre-made patties, yeah. I get the ground stuff. I make my chili. I think I made a burger out of it once. It's weird. A Beyond Burger, it tastes good, but it has this weird, like, plastic smell to it. It actually works for some things. An Impossible Burger, probably a little closer to a real thing. Oh man. Ugh. Here we go. You just chop up the patties too. It's the same thing. I should try making fucking tacos or burritos with that stuff. I haven't ever done that. But look for this one. Hey, wait, let me look it up. Forgot what the name of it is. Hold on, let me look it up. Let me go look at it. Ugh. This one is the best. I don't know if they sell it everywhere though. They don't always have it. That's what sucks. I go to the store sometimes, they don't have it. It always sells out like really fast. Finding good tortilla shells is hard. What's that? Those ones I hate. Mission, yeah, those. Ugh. These ones are pretty good. These ones, if you like corn ones, are really good. Hey, I'm good. Still working on Raptor every day. Going crazy. What the best way to do it? Oh, I'm making the texture. I'm gonna worry about the other part later. Where is GIMP? I can save this. All right. Hey, doctor. Zoom out. Crazy enough to work. The GIMP, though. Penciled? How do you make the brush bigger and smaller in the GIMP? I hate this program. First tab. Oh, size. I see it. No. Why is it drawing that picture? I don't want a picture. Oh, here we go. No. Oh, the color is white. To do it. Hardness. Why is it? Yes. You know what? I'm going to do this in Photoshop and then bring it back into GIMP for the thing I need in the GIMP. Yes, almost. Hmm. Yeah, I don't like that. What did I do to fuck it up? What haven't I done? Colors, two colors. Oh, aha. Oops. Sucks. That works kind of. I'm going to chop off the edges. Can't go to the little edge. Now, what was that damn tool to fill it with that? No. What does it? Oh. I can't remember how to do this. Maybe, oh, I had to make a mask. That was it. I remember now. Ew. It's looking the wrong damn thing. Warp train. Producer. Mode. Fudge. Path. That's it. Yeah, here we go. I remember now. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna edit that a little now. I don't know how to do it. Too close to the edges. Ew. Select none. Paintbrush. Even go to the edge? No. Oops. Damn it. Let me think about this. Make like 4 different pictures, but texture array. The other math. Okay, shit. I guess it didn't look much different. Wait a second, let me think about this. That ain't gonna work. Okay, just port it down. That's what I need. Wonder, the edit a gradient. Is this it? Ah, shit. I don't want to. I don't know. Let me just get this in. I can tweak the image later. I'm going to make a smaller one. Oops. The fuck? Oh, I hate the keys that are different. Why don't they make the keys like Photoshop? Zero, 1, 2. Did it again. Select none. Filters. Render. Fractals. Fractal Explorer. No. Whoops. Hello. What the hell? Oh, what the fuck just happened? Oh, I think I know what happened. One little dot there. History, buddy. Eh. All right, whatever. I got 4 pictures to work with now. File. I thought I'd say that day because if I use one Rift mask, if anybody watched the old videos, when it first started happening, it was very smooth. But then I thought it only got really cool near the edges. And I thought, what if I use 4 different sizes of Rift maps? Huh? I'm running a fucking texture. Hold on a second. All right, sorry, I was yawning. Now, ashamed on the stage. I'll stay. CPB, CPB. If I just remember how to make a texture array. Store it in one. Think about this for a second. Hold on. Man. Let me think here. Hmm. I don't know. Hmm. Texture mem is non-null. Criteria immutable. Is null. Content uninitialized. Some layers is more than one expected memory layout is texture and all MIPS together for each element. Yeah, the light maps are. One. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do it in one texture. How do I do that in GIMP? I have no idea. Guess I could load it up in Photoshop. Uh, Gulp. Oh yeah, they're supposed to be all white. Oh, I fixed that. But it's still. So we'll right to this one. Green. Save that shit. Not to change anything. Oh yeah, I was trying to draw the line in the fucking. No, I hope that works. Oh fuck. Combine both those fucking things. Hold on, I'm having an itch attack here. Where's my Benadryl? Run, Forrest, run! It didn't change. All right. Did I save this? I don't think I did save it. I'm going crazy. All right, so that's working. Now I got to combine all this shit. Oh my. I think it's more of me not sleeping well. Well, I did sleep last night, but that's like the first night, and I get like one good night of sleep a week. I just choked on my coffee. Oh, it hurt. Hold on. Oh, that hurt. No, what do I? Oh man. Okay, so the controls I got to send from the program are. I think tomorrow's gonna be the day where this thing actually you can see what I'm actually trying to do. We gotta make some cool ass sound effects. Let me show you guys something. What I want to do is, I did this sort of a boss ship on the screen. Boss ship. Do a lightning of a weapon. Point here, like lightning thing branch out. And the rift is slowly going to open from that with the lightning going around the edges of it. Bigger and bigger. Why do we have two of those? Where's my mouse? But with the different layers, like it's going to start off like the little one, the glitching, then it like you'll see like the next layer, it'll get bigger for a second, then go back to the other one, look like I don't know, jittery. The way I'm picturing it. Yeah, if I actually get to sleep on time for once, I could stream all day and get this puppy done. Melatonin doesn't make me sleep anymore, and I took yesterday. Oh no, I got melatonin, took ZQL, and a little piece of a prescription sleep medicine, and I still couldn't fall asleep till after 3 a.m. Tonight I think I'm just going to try chamomile tea. It's a lifelong. Even as a kid, I hated sleeping. Only when you're young, you don't really need as much sleep. So I'd stay up most of the night listening to TV shows and movies that are recorded on audio tape. But now, as an adult, I still hate going to sleep. It's like I'll do anything to stay awake. You've been steeping my spiked last couple of... What does that mean? Hold on a second. I used to like tea a lot. And I got a whole shitload of tea. Doesn't float my boat like coffee. Oh, whoop. Hold on. Can you still hear the music and me? I'm on a different OBS scene. I forget what the hell tea mostly. It's some kind of herbal tea I drink. I think it's got chamomile in it. A bunch of weird tea. But I like just regular tea, like with honey in it. Wait a second here. I don't know. Hold on, let me get it. So the one I got, chocolate black tea. What I'm talking about, this chamomile, honey, and vanilla tea. Here's Celestial. Robotic tea English breakfast. And then Azo Cocoa Mint Mate. I like the herbal ones. I don't like tea. I mean, I like tea, but I don't like caffeine. I really fucking hate caffeine. So, let's see. Yeah, there's not too much caffeine in there, but I just like even this. It's mostly decaf mixed with real tea. Unless it's like before like 2 o'clock, I don't like drinking caffeinated tea because I know for sure I'm not going to sleep that night. I got green tea too somewhere and regular black tea, and I don't know. Oh no, here we go. I gotta make it. Ah, fuck. I still gotta use another one. To call this, cool. I had to throw away some of my teas because they're so old. I haven't been drinking it lately. Fine.
Hey, what's up? Uh-huh. Right. Well, it's probably. I mean, I think your Rift effect might have visually changed a lot since the last I looked at it. So, yeah, I know. I'm just. Yeah, I'm just saying you're probably explaining something, and because I haven't seen what it looks like currently, like right now, I don't know what to. Yeah, I am. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, it looks good so far. Mm-hmm. Um, uh, a pizza roll? A hot pocket. Okay, yeah. I mean, shit. That's a stream-worthy moment right there. Shit. I think. Oh, someone's saying they can't hear you on stream. I think.
Austin, can you hear me now? There we go. Yeah, it was off. I don't know why.
Yeah.
This
okay.
is
Yeah.
it. Yeah, this is a pizza puff. This is exactly the brand I get.
That looks good. I don't think I've ever had them, but they look good.
Yeah, for junk food, yeah, they're pretty good. Put in the air fryer for like 8 minutes. Boom. But you got it. Yeah, it's like any kind of pizza or anything you heat up. You're really hungry. You don't want to wait for it to cool off. And you make the damn mistake of biting a hot pizza or something, and you burn your mouth.
Jeez, yeah.
All right, so now I got to pass this fucking data in. What time is it? 6:03.
Too late
It's too late.
to apologize.
Oh, I just.
Don't we all?
After I get this done, then I could take the joy of ripping out the old code.
Hmm.
You get your water thing sorted in that?
Me?
Yeah, or that behind the wall thing you were talking about?
I'm gonna have to do a lot of experimenting with that because it's something that. Hold on, I'll explain in a minute. I'm typing.
Scared the hell out of me.
Sorry, that wasn't me. That's Mike calling me.
There's that son of a bitch.
But anyway, so to answer your question, Scott, it's so for now I just made it so that you can't go in the water, like there's colliders blocking the way, but eventually we'll get rid of those because I need to do a lot of experimenting with these different rendering things in Unity and see what works best. I'm keeping in mind what you said about making that whole effect in shader, because that seems like...
Oops.
Say what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Continue.
All right. So the reason why I don't just immediately do what you suggested is because it's not something that can be done completely, like 100%, all within like a small span of time. Because again, I have to make the shader, which is the easy part, making the shader. And
oh, you mean putting it on all the different shaders that you showed?
Yeah, because every object. I mean, I could just do it with the player, but it's gonna be like it's gonna be one of those things where other objects, obviously, when they get into the water, that effect won't apply to them. Which is kind of why I just wanted it to be like something that is more global, where even if it's less performant, it's just something that works on like basically any object, as long as it's all rendered to like a separate render texture layer, and then apply like some effect, and then kind of like if you were to do an outline, effect, you might do a separate layer or something like that. But also another weird thing, which I attempted doing what you suggested, but then I realized, okay, wait a minute. Like, the player is made up of multiple renderers. You have the player's body, and then you also have the helmet, armor, all these other things that are on top of it. You have these kind of objects being rendered on top of other objects.
Yep.
So what happens is you have each one is going to have the material, and applying them is easy. It's just replacing the material shader. But then I was thinking to myself, okay, how is that going to, like, if there's going to be a number, like the water height value for each object, some objects are higher up in the global Y position.
I get that. I mean, there's some way to figure something out where it's like consistent. I mean, so like every object is affected the same, you know?
Yeah, so it's one of those things where, like, I was like, we're in a cramming moment right now, so
yeah.
I don't want to have to figure things out in the time being, so maybe you can help us eventually. What, Mike?
I was gonna say we're not on stream, right? Because we can talk about the Bigfoot and Gigi movie, right?
We are streaming.
Oh shit!
What? I don't get it.
Ignore what I said. There is no Bigfoot and Gigi movie happening, guys.
Don't start me laughing. I go get anything done. Oh God, I need more water or something.
I also need water. Beach wizard talking to crab. Oh my god.
Yeah, 12 seconds to reverse time and make that not happen.
I'll erase your ass myself. Oh yeah, I gotta actually send the data. I gotta make a special place where another thing I wanted to do, but not now.
Of course.
It's kind of cool, like I did that one shader for that Java thing, and in the shader, in one file, not only can you put the vertex shader, the fragment shader, but you can also add these callbacks where you set the uniforms for that particular shader instead of having code all over the place. I thought that was kind of a cool idea. I should add something like that to my shader manager.
Wait, what?
Like, you have like a... maybe I still have it loaded. Hold on.
I mean, I was like... if you just repeat yourself, I probably literally just missed what you said.
Oh, like in the I did that shader in this job for this other company real fast. Java, the way the shaders were set up were kind of cool because you had the top, you had the uniforms, vertex shader,
right?
The fragment shader. Then on the bottom, you had the callbacks that were actually on the C side, for like
right.
So you could set the uniforms there. Because like now I'm setting the uniforms and shit that I'm passing the shaders here. I'm setting them there. To have it all in one place like that or automatic would be really nice.
So it would kind of be like in Unity, you have like the shader lab thing where you set
Kinda,
the
yeah.
properties.
Like here,
Okay,
here, if you're looking right now, you're looking at my script stream.
Yeah.
I mean, I could add like a thing where it's like, you know,
Because when you say callback, I'm like, wait a minute, why would you need like an event type system?
I mean, I could just be something like that. It would pick up on that, and then
Call.
yeah, whatever. They would automatically add this to like a list of things that to get the data for or something, you know. Yeah, that gets hairy because then if you want to put like math equations in there, you'd have to figure them out yourself. I don't know. Just an idea, keeping in the back of my head.
Right.
But it'd be nice here to like say set uniform, you know, G time, you know, comma, whatever values I want to send to it, and just have it all in that shader, and then, you know, instead of having it all over the fucking place.
Right. Well, like, wouldn't you normally just say like when each object is being like rendered and it has its own like the uniform data, like you'd say, okay, wouldn't you just send that stuff like in the code? I'm trying to think what.
Well, it's like right here. If you're looking, I mean, I gotta for every time I want to set up a uniform, I gotta create it, initialize the data, then actually send it. So there's like 3 steps to everything, and I could, if I automated that somehow, that would just not only make the, you know, everything neater and more organized, but it would save a shitload of time.
Right.
I'm just trying to think of. I'm not going to do it like now because I want to get this done, but it's just something I've been thinking about. Where do I send that data at? Set uniform. Here we go. Like this. Process data. It's just a test. I don't have a general. Just stick it in there for now.
General consensus is Scott Host is going insane.
I'm trying to think of something funny I can't. I'm starting to think of something in a Rod Sterling voice.
Starting to go loopy again.
In sound. Hey, actually, I slept almost 12 hours last night. I'm more awake than I have been in a long time.
He's starting to go.
Yeah, we could tell.
Like old milk.
Yeah, like the early onset of Alzheimer's.
Tell Scott hasn't been himself recently.
My friend Mike, he's like, I woke up at like 2, and it's like, he messaged me at like 6:30 in the morning. I was like, you up? Can I come over? I'm like, forget today. I just woke up. I can't believe it. I felt good though, because I woke up earlier and I'm like, okay, usually I wake up at like 8 or 9, and even no matter what time I go to sleep, I go to bed at 6 in the morning. I still wake up at 8 or 9, and I can't fall back to sleep. But today, I took that sleep medication, man. I fell asleep. I woke up at 2. Oh, so needed that. I don't have a spot where I gotta neaten this code up. Here, just put it.
Insect and sound and vision.
Mike Strulart found himself on a trail leading to Bigfoot and Gigi. Only does he realize this is a one-way trip to nowhere. It's what we call the Bigfoot zone.
The Squatch Zone.
The Squatch zone.
Little does he know he's going to have a meeting with Bigfoot in the Twilight Zone.
How can Hello! It's like that one Twilight Zone episode. Like Mike's searching for Bigfoot his whole life, but you can only see him with these special glasses. Then he
Everyone
sees him.
thinks he's insane.
Yeah. Then he puts it. Yeah. Then he puts the glasses on at the end. Like, then he finally sees Bigfoot. And he's like, oh! Then he breaks the glasses, and you can never see him again. Oh, it's like, you ever see that episode where a guy all he wanted to do is sit down and read his book?
I forget what the what's the episode called? Time Enough at Last.
Yeah, I don't remember the name yet, but I remember seeing it as a kid, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that was a great episode.
Do you ever watch the new Twilight Zone? It's actually really good.
No, after the first episode, I was just out.
Really? I watched the whole thing. It's pretty good. I don't remember what the first episode was.
You can't replace Rod Serling. It's really hard.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say nothing to give it away in case you do watch it. But it starts bringing up everything from other episodes. Eventually, there's this one episode. It's just so fucking good.
I don't know. It's just the.
Shut up! I don't want to hear it.
It's just the worst thing I've ever seen ever.
No, it's not. I can do this.
I watched the first episode and it already started with politics. I was like, okay, yeah, this is.
Oh, the other ones aren't like that.
It's dated.
Is that the one with the kid something with a kid?
I don't know. It was the guy from
I don't remember.
Silicon Valley.
I kind of remember. I can
Indian
picture.
Guy.
Yeah.
But he was like, I don't want to mention the politician on stream.
Wait, who is the one where he wanted to be the comedian or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a depressing episode.
That episode was like, wow, this kind of doesn't.
I liked it. I don't know.
Yeah, it just felt like it was gonna. I was watching the episode, and whenever a show of anything starts talking about modern things, I'm like, okay, in 5 years, it's gonna feel so dated.
I hate when they bring up trending things anything.
When they bring up trending things, or when they bring up an actor that's famous now. Like when you watch shows of where they mention some celebrity, oh, do you remember when Cher said this? It was like, who? It was like, what? But at the time, everybody got it because it was that was the thing that was happening, and that's what the first episode of The Twilight Zone felt like. It was It was stuff that was going on then. And it was like, what the fuck? Who wrote this?
A hipster.
Maybe.
Rift data, you rift data.
What happens when you're too far out, man? Yeah. You're too far out, and maybe not the Twilight Zone.
You're way out there, man, like fucking Pluto.
Game over, man.
Game over.
I was in a different type of Twilight Zone.
With a spy pee on himself. Same guy, different movie. I gotta say game over, which said with a spy pee on himself in True Lies.
You do good on Jeopardy, Scott.
If it's about movies, yeah. I always look at my mom. My mom likes Jeopardy. Every time I'm over there, and if it's a movie thing, I guess she's like, "Oh, you should go on there." I'm like, "Yeah, but what about the things about things that I hate, books, reading novels and shit, stuff I don't know anything about."
I guess
books get made in movies, so
the what?
benefit is you get to choose which area you go into. But he said some books are made into movies. That's what he said.
Oh yeah. I mean, I can get the science ones, but there's certain areas those people that usually win on that are very knowledgeable in every area for some reason.
They're professional people.
Let's face it, they're assholes.
No.
The worst of the worst.
They're professional rememberers, people that remember things.
I'm just like when I play Overwatch. I only mostly play Diva. I don't know how to play some of the characters. I played the game for 5 years since it came out, and there's 80% of the characters I never even played. I like to get really good at a small thing and computer games or something, or programming. I mean, I don't know everything, but the things I'm good at, I'm pretty good at.
That was me and techies.
And what?
You won't get it.
I won't. You know what's funny? When I don't hear something, I actually put my ear to the. If you guys are watching me on the stream, I put my ear to the microphone, like I'm going to hear it better. And I have a headset on. Notice that when I'm streaming, and somebody says, "I go what?" And I put my ear to the microphone.
It's because you're
fucking ear horn out and start.
What? Yeah. What do you say? I'm used to my ear horn. God damn it! Ever since Mike stole my ear horn, nothing's been the same.
You stole my ear horn wax, and I haven't been able to clearly hear anything since.
It's actually not too abnormal to do that, Scott, because I also, I think a lot of people probably do this if they have a separate microphone than their headset, where you kind of personify the microphone as being the person you're talking to. So you look at the microphone.
Yeah, there's some subconscious thing going on there.
And so you, put your ear up to the...
Yeah. Not like I'm an idiot, so...
He hasn't oiled his fucking ear horn in 13
Oiled your
years.
ear horn. What the fuck oils an ear horn? There's no moving parts. Unless I get some newfangled one with gears. And one day, Mike Strollart unleashed his gear-ridden air horn on the world.
My recent invention. The gear-powered ear horn.
The gear.
The crank-operated ear horn.
It's funny. It's supposed to be for hearing, and you have gears in it. It would make so much fucking noise.
It's like operated with a crank.
Yeah.
You need like 2 hands. One to hold it up and like one to crank.
Yeah, and it's like a music box.
I imagined it as like this, like all these like gears moving, and for some reason there's like horns and like little piece of metal that are moving for no reason, just making all this noise.
Yeah, I was thinking that Pink Floyd video with the clocks sounding, like all the gears and shit on the video.
Oh, time.
Yeah. It's funny. Pink Floyd, one of my favorite bands. I don't know the names probably of any of their songs except maybe like, I don't know. The Wall, that's it. I know the name of that one. And ironically, that's my least favorite song of theirs. You ever notice that? Like the big bands, there's always that one song that's their most popular song, and that's always my least favorite. Like the Doors, it's Light My Fire, and I hate that fucking song, but I like the other Doors song, like The End and stuff, or Break On Through or something.
You don't like their least popular song?
The most popular song. It's always so mainstream.
Yeah. That's happened with
Daft Punk?
Journey, for me. Journey when
Which one do you hate? Which Journey song do you hate?
Don't Stop Believing.
Which I forgot. Which one is that? Hold on.
The one where they sing about Don't Stop Believing.
That's not the one that's in Tron, is it?
Wait. At some point, you guys said Daft Punk. I'm kind of confused.
We're talking about.
I forget. Yeah, another one. I forget what their most popular song is, but it's not one of mine. Like I like Technologic or Stronger, Better, Faster.
Longer.
What was that song again? Oh, I got it. Hold on. I'm gonna get a fucking copyright button.
Everyone.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Oh yeah, I mean I kind of like that song, but it's not my favorite. Yeah, that one's definitely overplayed.
You know, it's a good song.
What?
Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road.
Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road. I remember that one.
I only heard that song. I was still going to college, community college, and I was riding with my aunt because my aunt works near the college, not with it, but nearby. And I was driving with her, and she had satellite radio in her car, and she turned on like the 70s rock, and I don't know. I mean,
I heard that on a show called Dr. Demento Show. He used to play funny songs every Sunday night. So like it was one night I'd stay up late, even though school was the next day.
That song, I hate that song though. That's because I think maybe because they played it a little too much on this one station, and that was the first time I heard it too. I'm like, what the heck is up with this song? Like,
did you ever hear the one? It's like, I just ran over my dead dog Rover or something about hitting him with a lawnmower. I don't know. Look that one up. It's pretty funny.
God, no.
And there's the fish heads. Fish heads. Roly-poly fish heads. Eat them up, yum. I took a fish head out to see a movie. Didn't have to pay to get it. Look, that's on YouTube if you look it up.
Then you have the Bicycle song by Queen.
Bicycle.
Is that the one, get on your bikes and ride?
Yeah.
Nice.
I had a pretty bad memory about that song where I was in the truck. I was working with like delivering stuff at the time.
Uh-huh.
And what happened was this guy I was riding with was like, "Hey, what kind of music do you like? I usually like everything, so we can put on whatever channel you like." And I was like, "Oh, I kind of like rock and roll sometimes." And all right, let's put that on. And then the fucking bicycle song was on.
Oh my god.
I like to ride my bicycle. I like to ride my bike.
They overplay.
It was like playing for like at least 4 minutes, and we were just like, he was like, "All right, we can stop listening to that now." It's like the most. Just turn the radio off and stop listening to anything.
My car, it's like an older car, so it's only got like FM radio. It doesn't have like XM radio or nothing. This radio stations play the same goddamn songs that you did 20 years ago. So like now it's like AC/DC, Def Leppard, Metallica. I mean the same songs over and over. And it just makes me hate them so much. Every so often they'll play something different, but it's a rarity. Yeah, I gotta bring my phone with me so I can listen to some new music.
I'm gonna have to. I have dinner now, so I'm gonna just mute myself.
All
right.
Wait.
How did he mute himself with a sword? Here, you can't. Oh my god! So in BGFX, you can't send a float. You gotta make everything a vector 4. What a pain in the goddamn ass! Why you take your ass out in the back and shoot yourself in the head?
Want me to send you that video?
What video?
The one you sent me.
Oh, God.
Hey Scott, you should watch this on stream.
Oh, God, yeah. Honestly, I did not know how bad it was until the next day. I was watching TV when I was sending that shit to you, so I really wasn't paying much attention. So I ran back to my Linux machine.
Yeah, sure.
I can show you my search history. I did show you my search history, I think.
I forget.
I did. Because you sent it back, I'm like, I didn't even know that I sent that to you. And then I went back to the Linux machine. I'm like, wait a second. I sent them something last. I know I sent them a bunch of shit that I never looked at. Oh, shit. This sucks. Hold on. Let me look this up before I change anything. BGFX. God, my eyes are fucking burning me. Maybe I shouldn't have washed my eyes out with Tabasco sauce. That's devoid. You going nuts? I am. Set uniform. Ah, turns out, I guess you gotta send vectors. Shit. I remember talking to Keegan once. I thought he meant, I mean, he was talking about something else. He meant in BGFX, it automatically does all this stuff. Okay, so. What? Rift at data 0? Rift at data 1. Oh, I just saw that. Electronics guy made build packs in a pinball machine. 6. Uniform. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Data 0, set data 1. The only answer is killing. Let's compile. I'm gonna go grab my potato chips. Right, so now we know. Always have to use vector force. Whoa! Uh-oh.
What kind of chippers are those?
Sour cream and onion.
Very nice.
My little treat on Friday. I get to eat junk food. Oh, great. What the fuck did I do?
You know when a chip goes directly into the roof of your mouth and it stabs you like a knife?
I know that's happening because I already burned my mouth with a fucking pizza puff.
I was going to say it's about to happen, but I guess it already has.
You ever swallow a chip or a Dorito and you didn't chew it enough? And then you gotta feel it ripping your fucking esophagus apart?
Yeah. Oh, guess what? It's about to happen to you.
Nope.
I've already done it to your voodoo doll.
Don't even joke about that. If I inhale a fucking potato chip, I have an asthma attack.
Yeah, well.
What if I told you this?
Late.
When I was little, not little, but like, I mean, 14, 12, I don't remember, but
Yeah.
eating. Oh, God, I just did it, dude. You fucking asshole. Going down my fucking throat right now.
Your voodoo doll.
Oh.
I made a mini Dorito. Shoved it down his trachea.
You got a Dorito, you're like cutting the voodoo doll with it right on its throat. No, but I was eating grapes, green grapes, and I accidentally inhaled one, like the juice from it. They gave me an asthma attack.
That's not nice.
Oh, so bad. I cannot eat green grapes. I can eat purple grapes.
Why is that?
It reminds me of that day.
Oh.
I can't drink white wine. I hate anything related to like green grapes.
It permanently altered your psyche.
Oh my God, it was a horrible day.
You have to face your fear, Scott. Go to the grapes. No, get me out of this room!
Yeah, it's like the whole room is full of green grapes.
It's just one bowl of green grapes in the middle. Get me out of here! I need out!
It was like my favorite snack up until that day.
You need to face your fears.
Gotta learn how to team zone. Subconscious.
A fear so a fear so profound. He was unable to recover.
Why is this crashing?
Terror of the green grape.
Oh! Where did I make? Losing my mind. I swear to God. You rift. You rift. Did I make the uniform? That explains it. I never made the fucking uniform. You rift data. There it is. I never said it. Rift data. It is 0. Yeah, rift data is 0. Fun. That boy is a PIG peak. Uniform, blah, 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 blah. Oh, arm. Got that cheater. Oh, yeah, some Raptor funks. Funks.
So tomorrow my CPU cooler comes in, and then from there I just need RAM, and then I'm good.
Cool. But wait, I forgot you were selling. You can get a liquid cooler.
Yeah.
But are you going to overclock it? I mean, you really don't need
I'll have to look into overclocking and stuff. But
because you don't really need a liquid cooling unless you overclock.
yeah, I don't want to like permanently damage my CPU and stuff. But
Yeah, I don't want to mess. I used to always do that. Now I don't even bother.
yeah,
Well, I wouldn't mind a. Those settings, I don't even understand my BIOS. There's like no specific thing like where you change the voltage. It has all these like profiles and shit. I don't have to look it up one day, but I wouldn't mind overclocking it a little bit.
yeah, that might be what I do. I just overclock a tiny bit.
Yeah.
That way, it retains its longevity without, you know.
God, yeah, I used to polish the CPU down to the copper. They had liquid cooling. I mean, polishing it down to the copper to get like a mirror, so it's like a copper mirror almost. Almost got you 10 degrees lower temperature.
Really?
Yeah, at least on my tests. Yeah,
Like
I had
taking
this.
off that coating, taking
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
Like
it's
the,
like nickel. I think it's nickel, the silver. And I used to sand it down. And when I saw the copper, then I'd use like a finer sandpaper and then a finer one until it was like a mirror.
Wow.
And then you get really good like thermal paste. I forgot what it's called. I have it here. Hold on. I don't know.
So you'd sand the nickel off the stuff that almost looks like silvery, like
Yeah.
gray silvery, and then you get down to like the copper, and then you start to narrow down the.
Yeah, and then I'd polished also the heat sink or like the liquid cooling heat sink part that goes on the CPU. So like they're both
Yeah.
perfectly, you know.
Yep. Damn.
I had that one. It was like what 3.2 gigahertz. I had overclocked to 4.2 something, and then I went down to like 4.1. I wanted to make sure I wanted it to work at 4.21, like 1.21. I don't know gigawatts. I had it working at like 1 or 4.21, and I'm like, it's a little risky. I'm gonna just lower it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll overclock a tiny bit.
Do like the most you can without it. Without having to change the voltage, it's the safest. As long as you don't go too far. And then you got to run like get like Prime 95. You got to run like this program that does like prime numbers over and over, checks for errors. Then you let that run all night.
Yeah.
And if it comes with any errors, then you know you went too far. You know, once it overheats, it might come up with might not calculate something right. Or I forget. No, that's supposed to that's like a stress test. Yeah. Like totally overloads all the cores in your CPU.
So just overclock until you don't have to, like, until the point where you don't have to.
Up the voltage.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of the BIOSes have automatic shit, like it'll do tests and shit over and over to get the best safe, you know, depends what kind of motherboard you have.
Yeah.
Some of the like good gaming ones, I think they pretty much have like an automated system for it.
Right.
You know what, when I stop streaming before I play Overwatch tonight, I might actually look at that real fast. I might not mind speeding up. Then on that same machine, then I it was like this thing where you could mod the BIOS of a GPU, and I uploaded like a modded BIOS to overclock the GPU too.
Mm-hmm.
But that was all back when I was working at PopCap, so if I broke a $600 CPU, I really didn't give a shit. So now I don't want to lose, you have to buy something, you know?
Yeah.
Whoops! I done broke my $3,000 GPU!
So you don't think overclocking it until the point where you're about to up the voltage, that won't do any like long-term damage.
Well,
right?
if you go too far, yeah.
Yeah.
The scary part is you might not know it. Like you could overclock too far once, and over time your CPU is going to slowly degrade over time. I've had that happen before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably not worth even trying. Or get a cheap computer, experiment with it.
I haven't overclocked before, so.
Why not try it? Then there was like me and my friend Mike were so into it. There was certain like when they calibrate the machines that make the CPUs, right?
Yeah.
So certain batches are really bad for overclocking, and certain batches are good. So like you said, they just calibrated the machine, and they had this like lot whatever. There's the serial number you could track, and people like posted on forums that like, oh, this lot is really good for overclocking, and then we go to the store and try to find the serial number with that same numbers or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's totally true. Like when you get some like it's weird, like Fry's Electronics. Every time you bought a CPU there, really bad for overclocking. And then we go to Micro Center, and we'd always find like the good lots and stuff, which led me to believe like we got bad RAM from Fry's. I don't know if you know what Fry's is. It's like they went out of business. Yeah, they went out of business, but it's like a giant electronics store. And I always thought that they bought like bad batches of shit because I got bad memory from them. I got bad CPUs from them, or CPUs that wouldn't overclock at all.
Yeah.
Always good at Micro Center. All right, compile this shit. Oh, somebody tagged me. Don't you fucking start with me, old child. Listen, I forgot whatever day I was playing. I joined his group, and I thought he was in the group. And I told him I'd play with Hellchild, and he goes, I'm like, wait a second, Hellchild's not here? I'm like, oh, I'm in the wrong group. And I'm like, I haven't played with you guys in a while. I'll play with, so I'm like, Hellchild, I'll play with you, whatever. And he's like, did I ever tell you I don't like playing Overwatch here or something? Like, I go, yes. I forget. I was one day when I was streaming after I was done working. Does not feel like Friday. 6:40. All right, I'm getting sidetracked. God is not getting sidetracked. Entered Twilight Zone. Well, it's not crashing.
He's been sidetracked into the Twilight Zone.
Oh wait, I gotta change the shader. It's a miracle it's doing anything. Let's look at it. Oh, it was right there. Okay, I'm really losing my mind now. File dodge. Oh, it's shit. Yeah, no wait, this could work. Doo-de-doo. Rift data 0. Rift data 1. Kind of X. That's that. I'm gonna really eat all my potatoes. Yeah. Had the bigger bag of potato chips in my hand.
Is there any point for fans to be on the fucking back of a motherboard?
Yeah, well, some fans like they suck out air, the ones pull in air, so there's like airflow going over the motherboard.
Like even on the back of the motherboard, you think it's okay to have fans?
Yeah, I got one on top and then on the back.
Okay.
I think the top,
like literally the back plate of the motherboard.
the case or the motherboard.
Of the case, yeah. So
yeah.
The motherboard is like floating in the middle of the case, kind of, right?
Yep.
It's okay to have one on the front, like fans in the front area in front of the motherboard, but also behind, like the back plate almost.
Yeah, the ones should be sucking in air, and other ones should be blowing it out, so
Okay.
the air is traveling over the motherboard.
Yeah, got it.
What GPU did you get? And CPU?
The GPU is a 3070 Ti.
Okay.
Because the prices went way down, like literally like almost 30%.
Yeah, you were
off.
saying.
So I was like, okay, this is going to be the time I got to do it because I've been thinking about buying a PC for so long. This is the time I got to do it. So I saw the 3070 Ti was 30% off, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get that. And the CPU I got was a Ryzen 5. Let me see. I think it's a 5800. Yeah, 5800X. Ryzen 7 5800X.
5800?
5800, yeah.
Looking it up.
8-core, 16-thread processor.
4.7 gigahertz? How cool.
Yeah, 4.7 gigahertz.
Yeah, I wouldn't even
max
bother
boost.
overclocking that. That's pretty fucking fast.
It says that's the max boost, and it says 3.8 gigahertz base. So I don't know if 4.7 might be the max. Like if you
Yeah. That's still a
max
lot.
it
Huh?
yeah. So I went with this one. This one was recommended to me, so I went with this one.
Are you showing us somewhere?
No.
Oh.
I just have it in my hands, so I'm talking about it like you're right here with me.
I'm sure you do. Okay, we're gonna have to cut this stream short and wish everybody a good weekend.
Anyway, I ended up getting this one. So
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'd probably go Ryzen just to have something different.
yeah.
I would go ATI GPU though.
You
I don't
wouldn't
know
do a TI?
ATI graphic cards I would never use.
What do you? For what reason?
I maybe they're better. I haven't had one in like 10 years, but I've had them before multiple times. I've always had problems with them, and it's usually driver problems. I don't know if it's better now or worse, but I don't want to take a chance because I really don't have a problem with NVIDIA.
So it's a Gigabyte GeForce RTX 3070 Ti. Yeah.
Which motherboard?
It's a Gigabyte GeForce RTX 3070 Ti. The thing is huge.
What's the motherboard?
The motherboard. Let me get a look. I want to be sure I'm getting this right. It's a Tough Gaming X 570 Plus.
Tough Gaming?
Yeah, Tough Gaming X 570 Plus. If you look up X 570 Tough Gaming, you'll probably find it.
Yeah, I think this is it right here. Well, that looks pretty cool.
It's a the price. If you're looking at Amazon right now.
I'm on eBay. I just wanted to see the picture of it.
Okay. Yeah, I ended up getting one of those.
Let me find something. Here we go. Gigabyte.
Are you looking at the GPU now?
I'm looking at the motherboard on gigabyte.com.
Okay.
Stable design, high quality, good way.
I just need to get a Windows key for all of this, and I'm good.
Windows key?
Yeah. Well,
What?
what do you think I shouldn't go with Windows?
What are you talking about? Oh, Windows
Like-
key. I'm thinking Windows key, like the key you press on a keyboard. I'm like, what?
No. No, like a Windows operating system key.
Well, yeah, there's not really much of a choice if you got a PC.
Oh yeah. But all I need is that, and I'm good. So
That's cool.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
get.
you can probably go to Windows 11 then. I saw.
I think
didn't-
I'm gonna do 10 Pro. I don't want to bother with like getting updates and shit.
I don't know.
I guess I could-
11 looked pretty cool. Looks almost like OS X. It's got the different desktops and shit. I mean, I can't
Does it?
run it myself, but yeah, I wouldn't mind a new computer. I'd get Windows 11 just for a change.
Right. Maybe. I just know if I get Windows 10 Pro, I can like change what update I'm using and stuff. I don't have to worry about like, yeah, I can go to like a specific update of Windows 10. I'm sure you can do that with Windows 11 Pro.
Uh-oh. Oh, I have an error. I'm losing. We're talking and I'm losing track of what I'm doing here. Gator, I just want to get this one thing working and then I am going to quit and I will finish this tomorrow. Really? You can't? Fuck. I'm just going to hard code an index in here for now. Yeah, maybe we'll get that Raptor Classic out get it for the new computer. But I really got to get I want to get a MacBook first. Oh, I don't know what's the fucking. I have to get a Mac anyway because I got to make iOS versions. That's the bad thing when you're like a multi-platform game dev. The amount of shit that you have to buy, it's just. Back when the mobile thing was a big thing, we had so many different phones to test on. I mean, we still got them somewhere.
I guess you're right. I never even thought about that with mobile. I thought you'd have to test like, all right, let's test Android, let's test Apple, and all right, we're good.
The Apple stuff's easy.
You have to do every single fucking version of. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Generally, the iOS stuff is easy. It's the Android stuff that's hard because there's so many different kinds of hardware on different Android phones, and and there's buggy drivers, and
Yeah.
And Android's kind of a mess. I mean, it's probably better now. I haven't actually built an app for Android, that I sold in a long time.
I mean, I prefer Android. Not to start that discussion, but
Yeah. Here, we shouldn't be doing that. All right, now let's see if I'm actually affecting it. Yeah, I always had an iPhone up until the only phone I ever broke. I was doing dishes and the water like overflowed on the kitchen thing and killed my iPhone. And I'm like, I don't feel like spending money on another iPhone. I never even used my phone, so
yeah.
now I got two phones at work actually. I just leave one in the car now. It doesn't actually have a plan, but I could like add time to it any time. So if I got in a car accident, I always forget to take my phone with me. Data's my eyes are going. Grip data 0. 0, 0. Let's make that 1. Oh, it is affecting it. Okay. Problem solved. Then tomorrow I can get this working. Oh, wait, I'm gonna do this right now. Fuck it. 0 should be 0. Yeah.
Demon.
Hmm. Whoa! Hey, Mr. Lizard. I thought you were in your cage. I'll get you food in a minute. All right? No, you're not eating the potato chip bag. It's green, so she think. It's funny when I sit down to watch TV at night. And lately, her thing is, I put her in the chair. She used to sit on this other gaming chair, like, and watch TV with me. Now she gets on the floor and she walks in a circle around me with her head tilted, like she's looking at me, like she's afraid of me in a way. But then she slowly orbits closer and closer. Then she wants to crawl up and sit next to me. I gotta film it one day. It's so cute. And the one day,
Shark.
yeah. Then the one day she's on the gaming chair, and she jumps from that, lands on my chest, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to scare her in case you don't think she's attacking me. She's being affectionate or whatever. And then she just fell asleep, laying on my chest, or he, I don't know, whatever.
Do you not know if it's a he or a she?
It's hard to tell with iguanas. I'm guessing because it bobs its head a lot. It's a guy, kind of like a male thing.
Right.
I know my old iguana was a female, definitely. And she never bit or chased me or tried to bite me ever.
Yeah.
All right, everything is set up for tomorrow. It's gonna be fucking cool. Are you watching the stream by any chance?
Yeah, I'm looking at the rainbow right now.
Rainbow. Actually,
The tear.
oh yeah, here. I'm gonna end the stream because I'm done working. But let me show you what I'm trying to do. I'll stream my desktop. So hey everybody, I'm gonna go. It's Friday. I'm gonna play Overwatch a little bit, and as long as I can sleep, I am gonna be tomorrow. The goal is to stream at 10 o'clock tomorrow. All goes well.
And remember, a demonicolo to you all.
The demonicolo. Yeah. Good night, everybody. Oh yeah, tomorrow I get Scott's coffee. I'll stream opening it and stuff, and I'll make it and whatever. It's probably
Awesome.
poison, and then I'll die, and then. Hey, good night, everybody.